What is going on, YouTube? It's Mega Breeze, also known as Corey Breeze, and today I'm bringing you a game of Domination from Havana. I'm using the Commando with the Silencer, Scavenger Pro, and Sleight of Hand Pro, and my third perk is either Marathon. No, it's Marathon because to this day I've yet to find a definite perk. I think I'm gonna just start keep using Marathon because I don't use Second Chance. It's just not for me. So this is my opening route if I spawn as the Americans because you can do that. Catch a first blood right there. And so my curiosity is gonna get me killed. If you can't see the enemy and your screen's turning red, don't do what I just did. Just go the opposite direction. So, and at the same time, you know, anytime you're crossing the street, hey, look down the street. You just make sure no one's there. But I did the little hop shot because I knew I can probably catch that guy because I knew he'd be camping right there. You could just tell when people are just camping because how they killed you and whatnot. So Havana's a really cool map because normally if you come up into this right here, if you have B and A captured, if you come upstairs right here, you can normally get 3 or 4 kills easily before somebody catches you. Especially with a silencer. So because I want to see them before they even see me. So the split second that it takes them to raise their gun, even if they do see me, they'll already be dead. So that's why I placed the motion sensor back there to the left of me because you want to make sure that you always have a good advantage no matter what. I can't stress that enough. I'm not the greatest player ever. I don't pretend to be. I never will be, but I'm pretty damn good. So uh, I'm just really trying to help other people, get better because I don't want to call people just scrubs all day, but having competitive games is good for you. It makes you better. It teaches you what to do in what certain situations and what not to do in certain situations. I know a lot of people may look at you know the Call of Duty series as man, whatever. I just get on and I just kick back, and that's true. But you can kick back in a competitive way and make it still fun for you as well. And enjoyable for your the enemy team, your competition, because I'm definitely an advocate for that. Healthy competitive competition, not you know uh, people sitting in corners and just refusing to move. You know, because even on this map, I kind of demonstrated a little bit. You got to know when to camp and when not to camp. It's just as simple as that. People who say they just rush, 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 that's just total bullshit because you can't rush 24/7. At one point you have to stop, taking in your surroundings, and then make a decision. And if you are rushing, I mean, you're probably going negative. And some people say, "Well, I just play just to play." Yeah, that's true, but you really gotta think about what you're doing because your actions affect your team. Uh, Even when people say you're playing objective games or well KD doesn't matter. True, it doesn't. But if you're 20 and 40, you might want to slow it down a little bit. Because at that point, you're not really doing anything but just giving the other enemy team air support ammunition. That's just as real as it gets. You know, so you really got to find that perfect medium. I won't say perfect medium, but it's just all about being balanced, man. You really got to pay attention to what you're doing because you know, especially, I don't care if it's Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, any cooperative based, FPS. What you're doing is affecting everybody else. So even if you're being a lone wolf, I'm not, knocking that type of play. All I'm just saying is, just be aware of your actions. Uh, if you're really not having a good game, I'm not saying back out and just leave. Just change it up. Because sometimes I have to catch myself. I'll start off kind of bad, and then it's like, hold on, wait, 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 wait. I need to just really just relax, calm down, and just play my game. Because that's another thing too. Smart players are gonna get you to play the way they want you to play. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make you do things that you normally wouldn't do. And a lot of that aspect and that theory to me it applies into another game that I play, Street Fighter. You know, to a certain degree, multiplayer games they all they share that same collective thought. Is just getting the enemy player to do what you want them to do. Because if they're doing what they want to do, it's going to be hard for you, and you don't want that. You don't want it to be super super hard, but at the same time, it's all about really getting players to mess up and correct those mistakes. So uh, I know right there I was running around in a circle because I thought I can come back and catch some of those guys outside, but it didn't happen and whatnot. So the silencer to me on this game, I know some people live and die by Ghost. They're right. Like to me, you really don't need Ghost. Uh, Maybe if you're trying to take out air support, I think Ghost is a good class, a secondary class. I don't think it should be anyone's main objective class. I look at Ghost as pretty much just a air support stopper. Either air support slash stealthy infiltrate. You know, but I see some guys. I mean, they run Ghost. I mean, in and out, in and out. You know, and sometimes I'll ask people. After a match, it's like, dude, you just went 23 and 38. It's like, do you really think Ghost helped you out? And it's not like I'm saying that like I'm trying to talk smack. That's not. I'm not doing that at all. But I honestly want to know. I mean, do you enjoy playing like that, or did you really feel the way you were playing that was that was that helping your team? Because if you're doing that, you might as well use hardline. But like I said, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I don't pretend to be, and I'm not ever going to be perfect. But that's just it's just a good healthy thought to think about. You know, because you just gotta just ask yourself sometimes. It's like, is this really helping me out right now? You know, me running around like this, is it truly helping me out? And if you play, I mean, if Ghost is your thing, hey, go ahead. I'm not knocking that. You know, notice right there, I got shot, and I didn't do the same mistake I did earlier. I got the hell out of Dodge. You know, so make sure it's just little things like that. Be aware of your surroundings. If you don't have a good shot on the guy, don't peek your head back out and try to take the shot because 8 out of 10 times he's probably going to get you. You know, so right there, good use of a drop shot. And in a second here, this is how funny this game is because I think I was pretty close to getting another chopper gunner, and then boom, straight to the chest. Like, Mr. Breeze, sit down. So it happens, man. You know, uh, you don't really see too many people noob tubing as much as say as in Modern Warfare 2, but I mean it's still people who use noob tubes. Uh, the only time I've used a noob tube, I was actually wow, my phone's ringing in the middle of the commentary. That's cool. But the only time I've ever used a noob tube, I just happened to pick the weapon up and I just used it. But I mean you can check my stats. I don't use that, but that's the last kill of the game. Uh, 43-4 with no captures, no defends. What the hell? But nonetheless, have a good day, guys. Peace.